Good evening, everyone. Our vision at the Women's Leadership Exchange is to inspire and empower women to become great leaders. Tonight, we have come together to honor a woman that is the definition of everything our organization stands for. She is a leader, a wife and mother, and she will forever be remembered as the first and only female to be elected as the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Former Prime Minister Margaret Thacher was born in 1925 in Grantham, a small town in eastern England. She was brought up in a modest community, which she credits for her conservative views and her strong work ethic. She went on to study chemistry at the University of Oxford, but soon found a passion for politics. In 1959, at the age of 34, Margaret Thacher was elected as a Member of Parliament to represent Finchley, a suburb of London. 20 years later, in 1979, she was elected to the office of Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, an office she held for 3 consecutive terms until 1990. During her time in office, she returned England from the verge of economic ruin, primarily by raising taxes and balancing the budget. By spring of 1981, England was in the middle of economic recovery, and that was followed by 8 years of steady growth. She displayed grace under fire during the Falklands War. In 1982, Argentina invaded Britain and held the Falkland Islands. She first pursued diplomatic resolution, but when that failed, a British military task force was on hand. In 74 days, Argentina surrendered the Falklands and it returned to British control. In October 1984, while attending the Conservative Party annual conference, the hotel Margaret Thacher was staying at was bombed by the Irish Republican Army. Unharmed, she appeared the next morning, defiant and undeterred, to continue the conference. The following year, in 1985, she signed the Anglo-Irish Agreement, which was crucial in improving cooperation between England and Ireland. Margaret Thacher is known for her conviction politics, her economic and social policy, and political style, all of which have evolved into a political philosophy called Thatcherism. In 1973, she gave a speech entitled "Britain Awake," making the case for strengthening the nation's defenses, particularly against the threat of attack from Soviet Russia. As a result of that speech, a Soviet newspaper dubbed her the Iron Lady, a nickname that became associated with her uncompromising politics and leadership style. Margaret Thacher is a woman that repeatedly demonstrates her confidence, determination, and decisiveness as a leader. And she continues to be a woman that we can all learn from. So, without further ado, please join me in welcoming an incredible woman and our guest of honor, Margaret Thacher.